Mayo Chiki is a harem anime. But wait, before you leave, look at how cute this character is. Kawaii, huh? Well, did you know he is actually a she? Wait, you did? Oh, well, I kinda did too. Okay, so I'm a proud young otaku that takes pride in his anime consumption. You see, anime to me is more than just animated candied lewd. Anime ignites my brain receptors to love that kawaii shit. It's science. Cute animes are basically dopamine suppliers. I mean, come on. Who plays games like these for the story? Okay, so well, a lot of us do. So there's probably a reason for it though. Look at popular animes such as K-On!, Baka and Test, Monster Girl Manasuba. I mean, I'm sure we watch all this for the action, right? I've dipped in and out anime for a little bit, you know, with the passion for the interesting characters, the fascinating stories, gorgeous animation, unique design that anime can show. I really can't read my script here.
You probably don't know more than a box of beans!
Well, as a box of beans, I can tell you the answer is 12.
And while I can say that there are a lot, and I mean a lot of animes that don't qualify for any of these concepts whatsoever, there are plenty that do still fit this bill. So, does Mayo Chiki meet that criterion? Originally airing on July 7th, 2011 on the Tokyo Broadcasting System, Mayo Chiki has become rather popular among many of the slice of life animes out there.
For people who don't know, slice of life animes are basically anime about simple plain old life, that's really it.
And then there's harem animes, which put an emphasis on one protagonist and many potential love interests. Having these two concepts together kind of results in the following metaphor.
Hello, and welcome to my metaphor. Today we have this delicious piece of succulent pie with a layer of fresh whipped topping crafted by my local supermarket bakery. I thought it said turkey. Crafted by... Today we have this delicious piece of succulent pie with a layer of fresh whipped topping crafted by my local supermarket bakery. Looks delicious, right? This, my friends, is anime. Now, let's cut a piece of this anime pie to craft a singular anime. Whoa! You just created a legendary anime, and my personal favorite, Nichijou. But, say, that's not what we're reviewing. Let's try that again. Well, shit. Looks like this was harder than I thought. Long story short, don't compare anime to baked goods. Nope.
So I decided I'd be reviewing the dub, but to me, if you like subbed over dub, it's all cool. Also, yo, the dates I'll be using is in relation to the Japanese release date, since that makes the most sense to me. Mayo Chiki follows the protagonist, Jiro Sakamachi. Jiro is the normal, typical 17-year-old that just wants to live a normal life, when suddenly, he finds out that the hot-ass butler over there is actually a girl. See, it doesn't take long for Jiro to get knocked out just to wake up once again with another attractive girl on his lap. This girl's name is Kanade Suzuki. So then he is like, oh shit, nosebleed. So far, the plot kind of explains that Jiro found out a secret that Subaru, Kanade's butler, has to keep her female organ secret because she's a girl. In order for her to remain at her current position of being a butler, you know, because reasons. Kanade will help him overcome his genophobia. Oh yeah, we've all been there. The anime does not hold back on the lewd. So Subaru and Jiro go on a date. It's cute as fuck. Then Jiro gets kicked in the face by his sister, Kureha. She is a hovel, gullible character that constantly does different wrestling moves to her brother. In my otaku perspective, I can say that the dopamine I am indeed feeling is quite overflowing. Cool. I guess after learning about Hideki Anno's otaku perspective on everything, it taught me something. It's not wrong loving fan service, as long as they are above age. The director for this anime was Kichiro Kawaguchi. He was also the director for Sonic X. I got nothing. I just wanted to say that. Studio Feel's animation style comes off as very fast-paced and colorful. The first two episodes take you on a stimulating journey to dozens of different environments, while also introducing half a dozen new characters in the anime that aren't even in the manga. Like, who's this? Who's that? I don't know. I don't remember reading you. Alright, so now, like, peek your head.
Yo, wake the fuck up!
What? Is someone there? Yo, what do you want?
Derek, I got some great news. We can finally leave this putrid universe and go to another one that's more pleasant. We gotta go to the anime.
We gotta go to the anime?
Yeah, we gotta go to the anime.
Which one?
Like, anime.
How are we gonna get there?
With that thing.
What the hell is that thing?
Only the great Babzinki. This guy could take you to any dimension.
Oh.
So what I think is, with this manga I got, we can go to this.
Wow, go to that?
Yeah, look at that. Wouldn't you want to be there?
Well, I'm in. Let me just get out of this real quick.
What are my lines again?
Action. So, when are we gonna go to the anime?
Soon, my friend, soon. We just have to figure out how this thing works. Did you bring the dictionary?
Yep. It's right here. And I got the CD set too.
Hopefully they have CD players in the anime world.
Should I not look at the camera with that? That was a bad idea. I'll do that.
I summon you! Well, that didn't work.
We can hope so.
Kanade is probably the most interesting character out of this whole anime. She expresses a manipulative and overly complicated personality that heavily borders her as being narcissistic, but also at the same time, she shows moments of being empathic. Opposites. Her controlling personality is founded with good intentions. As for Kudaha, she is meh. Kudaha's voice actor kind of annoys me, but her character is funny to laugh at in regards of her gullibility.
You already have all the girls in our school, so you start cross-dressing to pick up guys too?
But as a matter of fact, everyone in this anime is pretty gullible. But I guess that's what makes it so charming. Now let's talk about Nakuru Narumi.
I'm Narumi Nakaru. This is my first year as a member of the Handicraft Club, but I doubt you've ever heard of me.
Wow, is that like the only club here?
A fan-fiction writing otaku that stalks Jiro and Subaru for inspiration on her latest fan-fiction novel. Her character is quirky, bizarre, and investable. One episode, she apparently got drunk off of carbonated soft drinks and likes to rip people's clothes off when in this state. Oh yeah, I forgot about love interest Masamune Usami. One day Jiro gets hit by this girl. He then meets up with her on the rooftop, and then she asks him out on a date. The reason she's doing it is totally not because she likes him or anything, but just because, like, you know, there's a Subaru fan club, and they're out for his blood apparently, because if he was dating Subaru, they just want to kill him. So dating her, I guess, would help negate the death threats. But Subaru conveniently finds out immediately, and tears are shed, like, oof. Usami is a crabby, short-tempered girl that plays the role of the anime girl that expresses anger as her main trait. A typical tsundere. She is pretty quick-witted. She can usually detect Kanade's manipulative games, specifically in the beach episode.
Huh? Hoppity hop, Miss Kanade! I beg of you, please let me stay in your hotel. Hoppity hop!
Torturing people again, I see.
Stupid chicken!
She calls Jiro a stupid chicken, but secretly has a huge fucking crush on this dude. You know how it goes. One of the issues I found was that Jiro is kind of a fucking blockhead. I can understand his fear of women and gladly remind myself that it's just an anime and I should calm the fuck down, but some signs he just doesn't understand.
Just do it.
Do what?
Jiro does have some character in him, as he does stand up for himself several times in both the anime and the manga. Harem animes are known for leading the viewer on to keep them invested, and generally that's why a lot of people love the drama genre. But if the protagonist is in a situation that is so direct and then does a complete 180 on embracing his emotions, this flaws the character and the anime as a whole. I mean,
hey, maybe you're the one who owes me an explanation. Did you ever think of that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Hey!
So how does this anime take advantage of the creative opportunity of being an anime? By spending the entire budget on a beach episode, of course. The scenarios in this anime are subpar and not innovating. There are a lot of harem animes out there, and a lot of them follow the same stereotypes. God, a good harem has to break the mold. I don't want to see another beach episode, I'll just look up hentai. The environment has to match the complexity of the characters, but I will say that the characters themselves are what make this anime very entertaining. The characters in Mayo Clinic have their own pros and cons, and interact with each other very well. And to me, that's very important in a harem anime such as this. All the characters are engaging and interesting, which did motivate me to watch more. But this engagement has very discouraging payoff that only makes the viewer frustrated. I'll explain this more in a bit.
Why did you come out here?
Because I was worried about you, dumbass. Let's go. Suzutsuki's worried about you too.
It doesn't matter where I am. I don't belong anywhere anymore.
Come on, that's not true.
Up until this point, being Kanade's butler is everything in the world to me.
I know I don't mean as much to you as Kanade, but even if you're not a butler anymore, you'll still always have me as your best friend, won't you?
Ever since you guys met, I've noticed he's changed profoundly. I know it sounds dumb, but I almost thought you must have had some sort of superpower to do that.
So is that why you...
But in the end, I knew there was no way to change him back. I realized it was pointless. People change all the time, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Right. That's enough gut spilling for one day. Oh, but there's one more thing. This made me realize how much I hate you, and how I hate Subaru. But more than anything...
Hey, Jiro!
What's up?
We should do it.
Huh?
I said, let's do it!
What exactly?
Well, how do I put this? Sometimes men and women like to get together and...
Oh, I got you. You probably want to hit up the mall or go study together or something, right? Nothing kinky or dirty, right?
You're blushing!
What? Really? Next time on Mayo Chiki.
Episode 7. Let's elope.
Are we really gonna go somewhere?
Just you wait, Derek. Soon, we'll be going to the anime.
Sick.
Ooh. So far, I talked about the anime, but you see, I have the manga too, so let's patch that up a little bit and talk about the manga. Mayo Chiki started its existence as a light novel in November 2009. The manga was later released nearly a year later in October of 2010. The series as a whole totaled up to 7 volumes. Not a whole lot. So this brings to the issue I found comparing the anime and the manga. A lot of the animes that exist will cut out certain parts from its mother manga. Some animes such as Fullmetal Alchemist and Bleach will create filler to improvise on the fact that the mother manga is incomplete. Mayo Clinic's manga consists of only 7 volumes total. All 13 episodes of this anime used only up to 3. This is due to the fact that the 3rd volume was published the same day the 12th episode aired on Japanese television. So, the anime has a lot of filler. Actually, I've read the first 2 volumes of the manga. The manga is very linear and rich in plot development. It's almost like the concentrated version of the anime. Both the anime and the manga are fast-paced, but in 2 different ways. While the anime spends most of its time jumping scene to scene and environment to environment, the manga just kind of sticks around mostly on the main characters. And I can say that they are both equally entertaining, but the manga is more story-rich. The anime does add a lot of new side characters, but at least these characters add to the universe positively. The manga has a more chibi style to the characters, making it more appealing in the comic book sense. Studio Free decided to give the anime a more realistic look. Both gave me dopamine. Both are good. Until we reach the last episode of the anime. So let me explain this complicated love triangle so far. By the 12th episode of the anime, it's unclear if Jiro is in love with anyone besides Subaru, so we'll just leave that one at that. Kureha is in love with Subaru, and she believes that Subaru is still a guy. Usami was originally a member of the Subaru fan club, but developed a crush on Jiro. Nakaru is in love with people with glasses.
Multi-refractive index 1.16, water repellent coated celluloid frames with visual light transmittance 12 to 35% and 99.9 UV protection. Come back, my precious life!
I'm pretty sure. Kanade claimed that she's in love with Subaru, no surprise there, I mean, come on. But Kanade also likes Jiro and supports the relationship of him and Subaru, or does she? I really don't know. And Subaru likes Jiro. So there you go. As I got closer and closer to the end of the anime, with nowhere near to the ending of the series, I had a rather confused look. How will they end this anime? I thought in my head. Well, the series, all the way to the second to last episode, made me feel like this. I tap!
You can't tap, your hands are on the floor!
I liked it. While a lot of the writing for the anime can break boundaries, the chemistry as a whole still held strong to my emotions. However, when I got to episode 13, all that feeling began to crumble. The ending of this anime was no ending at all. Instead of concluding the series or making more episodes, Mayo Clinic's last episode was about Nakaru. 15 minutes of this episode in which Nakaru was telling a story. The episode was cute for the non-flashback part, but the anime in my eyes just gave me the finger and said, read the manga, you dipshit. A lot of people can agree that the ending to this anime was disappointing. So, what did I learn? I learned that it's always important to wait for a manga to be completed until you make an anime for it. But they won't listen. They toyed my feelings. As I consumed this carcinogen, I was left with the feeling of withdrawal. The basic borderline sex scenes, the questionable motives of Kanade, the cuteness of Subaru, and the oddly attractive crabby Usami. All meaningless. And then I picked her up. I opened it to find the resolution to all my problems. The true ending. So I live today only to tell you all. Should you watch Mayo Chiki?
It's working! Da 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 da. Gonna make some fucking mac and cheese.